And just when you thought it was safe to go back on the internet. Friday evening, friends and neighbors. Oh, it is so good to be back in the chair. Your newly wed Tesuiji. Back from honeymoon, back from marriage, or the wedding ceremony, back from the bachelor's party. Minerva, how did I get swept by the White Sox? Simple. Team of Destiny Bulls. It just they ran roughshod over us. And I like the mirror, the symmetry here, because we had in the real world in 2007, the Colorado Rockies made the World Series and then got swept by the Red Sox. And now in this version, the Colorado Rockies in 2008 got swept by the White Sox. And you see here on screen how exactly that went down. Tail the tape, Thames didn't hit. Melvin Upton Jr. didn't hit. We just got kind of run over. Ben Francisco decided to just go off. 3 straight games with home runs. Well, there is no Ozzie Guillen captaining them, but Joey Votto has himself a ring. Willie Bloomquist has his second. Adrian Beltre has a ring. Meister Isturis. Renteria, Brantley. Who is leading the White Sox right now, or managing? Rodney Netnin. Who? I mean, he's an outstanding manager, clearly, and whatever he did worked. Went from winning in AAA right to winning with the top club. I mean, we're coming off 3 straight World Series appearances. We won the first 2, and then we lost in the most recent one. And I mean, I can't be mad at that. In this sim, the only other team to have made 3 World Series in a row was the Atlanta Braves. So we're going to do a little off-season stuff, and then we're going to be talking about Perfect Team. I have a giveaway because, holy snot boogers, I passed 1,000 followers before the break. And I got to celebrate that, so I got to go ahead. We're going to be doing a little giveaway. Some packs are on the line, and I do have a special guest waiting in the wings. I don't want to keep him waiting too long. Early off-season stuff. Stephen Drew, I didn't even bother with arbitration. Signed him to an 8-year, $81 million contract. That's Grady Sizemore money. Loved how he's performed so far. Really looking forward to seeing how he continues. Shane Victorino is getting ARB declined. We'll have to find a new captain. We've offered arbitration to all of our Type A and Type B guys. I doubt any of them are going to take it. We're losing almost all of our rotation. This is an issue. But we got guys in the dev lab. Nick Vincent, our big pitching prospect, we've got him working on improving his movement. Because if so, he can probably come up and contribute. We got Justin Smoke working on his bat speed to crank a little bit extra power out. And Honest question if it's going to be Smoke or Moreland who is our starting first baseman next year. Sorry, Minerva. Yeah, the pitching lab, or the dev lab is new this year. Pelfrey, I got him working on his pitching arsenal. If he can add another pitch or improve his curveball or splitter, all the better. Because Pelfrey's going to be a part of our rotation this coming season. Chris Mobley, I'm hoping to add another pitch to the arsenal because this could be starter material. If you can just figure out something. So, wing and a prayer here on Mobes. And because fielding improvements are shorter, I've got Stephen Drew in the lab to improve his defense first, and then we're going to flip over to Melvin Upton Jr. The hope is one of these two guys can figure it out, and then we can either trade away or not start Tony Pena Jr., who had one heck of a regression this season. So we'll be keeping tabs on that. 4 to 5 weeks, we're going to look in on Stephen Drew. Golden Glove winners, Shea Hillenbrand, newly minted to a 2-year plus team option contract extension, has picked up his 6th consecutive Golden Glove at catcher. Yes, it was a down year batting-wise, but it was the same for a lot of my Rockies players, somehow. Marcus Thames winning another Golden Glove in center field. Casually putting up another 6.5 wins above replacement. That contract looks better and better. I mean, ideally we keep him in purple pinstripes for the rest of his career, but we'll see how that goes. Let's get through the rest of the award season, and then we'll bounce over to one of the 2 special content I have lined up for tonight. No, you're not seeing things. Albert Pujols is a right fielder and a Golden Glover at that. All right, Rolaids man, Joaquim Soria almost wins it. Eric Brown of the Reds stealing it. 39 saves, 1.6 ERA. Yeah. Soria had 39 saves and a 1.92 ERA. It really did come down to a game of inches, but also boo. Silver Sluggers. Marcus Thames at center field. No surprise there. Oop, one of my Yeah, I was busy hiring up a bunch of folks. Hitting coach at Asheville. I'm not letting you go, buddy. I don't think we had any rookies this year. Okay, Chase Headley got some. Not bad for a Rule 5 pick. He's still got room to grow. Zach Bird, starting pitcher for the Houston Astros. 5 wins above replacement for the Stros. Manager of the year, John Pacello wins it again. The stash is just that good. What a run he's been a part of here in Colorado. Cy Young Award. Ryan Anderson wins it again. Snore. 4 in a row for Ryan Anderson. He got the Pedro Martinez juice. 139 wins in 238 starts. Like, this has changed the mound levels of good. And of course, in the real world, he never made it past AAA. MVP award goes to Mark Reynolds. I mean, yeah, I can see that. He was on an incredible pace back in 2006. 41 home runs and 71 starts. And then he got his bell rung with a concussion and could not finish that season. So back-to-back MVPs for the Sheriff of Swattingham. I've also goosed the player development budget and our scouting budget. Jimmy Freeman keeping busy. We're increasing ticket prices a little bit to make up for it. We're going to have a lot of money coming up. Ooh, congrats! Who trying to ball? Yeah, so speaking of salaries, here's where we're at. A lot of free agents coming up. Sizemore's big contract is going to kick in. Possibly heir apparent in center field, who knows? We're still paying off Kirk Sarlos's boneheaded contract extension. We got Sully locked up. Let's just advance to after arbitration and see how bad things look. No kidding. Alright, arbitration hearings. Let's see if anyone lost someone good through ARB declines. We can go take a look at. Jake Westbrook and Scott Leone. Not sure about Westbrook. Leon, no. Fly ball pitcher in Coors, no. Oh, and if you're wondering about the Cleveland Guardians logo, that is a custom faux back set I pulled together that you can download on the Out of the Park forums. Just let me get the link to that into the chat. Problem was I put it in like a response to somewhere else, so a little tricky to locate. There we go. Dusty Bergman free agency. Carlos Santana off to the Cubbies. Travis Fryman hangs up the cleats. Carlos Infante and Tony Pavlovich. Okay, Pavlovich I could see. Rays lost Carlos Gastelum, trading Ryan Theriot to Seattle. They ARB declined Giuliano. That's an interesting move. I mean, I wouldn't say no to bringing him back, especially on a minor league deal. Let's take a look at Gastelum. No, we're staying away from this guy. All right. Everyone's filed for free agency. Let's see how bad it is. Oh, it's bad. Sullivan, Pelfrey, Carrillo, and we need like 2 more starters. Yikes. Do we have anyone down in the farm who can help us? The answer to that is no, of course not. Less than is at most neutral. I honestly would keep the Larry Walker Who Trying to Ball. I mean, I'm sitting on 50 packs on my mainline club. We're gonna spend them all at some point. All right, so Scott Baker's an option. Bringing back Big Willie Brown's an option. You could always get Dan Foley back on a yo-yo. Alright, so there are options there. What about relievers? Getting some relief help would not be a bad thing. Especially when it's someone like Chris Carpenter who can fill in the rotation. Love to get a lefty. Yeah, let's go in on Steve Carlson here. And then let's talk with Chris Carpenter. Bunch of minor league invites so far. Trying not to rush in. Because we got the winter meetings coming up. And I still have to decide if I really want to keep the team as is or look to move. No, why would I even... No! Pittsburgh, look, I know I pissed you off a little bit by sending you my chat, but like, yeesh. Well, it helps when you're away from PC who trying to ball when it comes to avoiding ripping packs. Rowan. Alright, Hall of Fame voting. We'll do this and then we'll get into one of our two things that we're doing today. Beyond just the off-season. Alright, let's take a look here. Eckersley. Doc. Maddox, obviously. Let's go with Molitor. Swindell. Ozzie Smith. Gotta go with Big Frank. Trammell. Whitaker and Viola. There we go. And maybe there's someone on the trading block we can go after. I'm always up for adding options through the draft, or through trading instead of drafting. Because, I mean, there are some very good options available via trade. Robinson Cano and his pending free agency. Eric Chavez and his. Ooh, Chavez would be a fun get. Problem is, where do we put him? Jason Schmidt, eh? Wait a minute. How did a 35 range right fielder win a Golden Glove when Jorge Piedra was right there? I call shenanigans. Who do the Twins want for Schmid? I wouldn't be opposed to moving Piedra. Talent for talent. Jorge bugged me a lot last season. We got Mabin, Sizemore, Thames. We're not lacking for outfielders. All right, we're going to continue this conversation in just a little bit. In the meantime, I want to quickly scroll back to something, because maybe you caught it, maybe you didn't. Back here in my intro, when I was going through the theme or the perfect teams I'm running, you may have noticed a new addition at the bottom there. That's a collaboration team I'm doing with Minerva, combining his Chicago Skull Hearts with my affinity for the color blue and Japan, and creating Te Blue Hearts. Joining me now is Minerva himself. I just lost the soundtrack, or the clip I was going to use to introduce him. There we go.
Hello, I'm here. Hi, Luigi. How you doing?
Doing well, Minerva. Why isn't this playing? There we go. That's what I wanted to play. So we started this up a while ago, the two of us. Ripped our opening packs and have otherwise just been sitting in Rookie for the last, what, month?
Yeah, I would say about a month, yep.
So we're launching this team today properly. Gonna rip these packs, see how many points we've got, and I think we're gonna be focusing on cap tournaments primarily. I mean, with my mainline club, packs only, there's only so much I can do. Live and gold tend to be my primary ones. And I was 1-out in the PTCS 2 for gold, by the way. Stinks on that.
Don't remind me.
Yeah.
I streamed it. I was sad. It was a sad day.
So, we are going to be ripping these packs, and then, Minerva, you and I are going to pull together a roster for league play. Every Friday going forward, one of us are going to be checking in on the sharing on the Te Blue Hearts, our collab team, and we'll see if we can actually make something happen with this club, something new and exciting. In addition to this, I will be ripping. Yeah, we got a Diamond Historical pack back when they were available in the shop. Do you want to save these points, Min, or do you want to spend them on like another diamond pack?
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you there, friend. You're in control of the account today. Do you think a diamond pack would be worth it?
No, I think finishing the live missions would be worth it. Because you don't know how many teams I've seen full of mission edition getting the chem boost and just clobbering me in gold.
It's not fun. It's not fun.
In addition to this, and I'm going to buy y'all a little bit of time, I'm going to put a link in the chat to a Google form for a 1,000 follower perfect team standard packs giveaway. These are going to be about the packs I rip on my mainline club. I only have one diamond and one gold historical over there and a lot of drops. But you got time. This isn't the Mob Your Bob. You don't have to rush it. You'll be able to... It's also not a Survivor thing. Guess on as many of these as you can. Whoever gets the most right will win 24 standard packs. The next 3 runners-up will get 10 standard packs each. Min, you got to get in on this too. So here is our team.
I am. I'm doing it. I'm right now.
Our lone gold card from our opening packs was Fernando Vina. Oh yeah, and the uniforms are custom by me, of course.
The glorious uniforms that you make there, sir. Love them. Love the uniforms.
Shameless plug. Go subscribe to me and I'll make you a uniform. Shh. All right, let's just rip some packs. Pray for golds, pray for diamonds, pray for some reinforcements here. And yes, we do have the live spotlight one. Let's rip that one first. Let's see who's going to be coming up in this one. Remember, this does not count towards the giveaway. That's only on the mainline club. And oh, rub it in a little bit, why don't you? Jungho Lee, Mr. Torn Labrum out for season.
Oh my god, when I saw that hit when he landed through the wall. It did not look good.
Well, at least he's going to be stuck at gold.
He won't go any lower than what he is now.
Exactly, and how about this? Another gold right out the next pack. Doc Gessler. Right fielder, solid. Oh, Nosbase, what seems to be the issue with the golf pack question? You're supposed to be putting in a negative answer.
Oh, yeah, like minus something, not just a number. It's
yeah,
minus
it's got to be minus something. Let me know if I need to fix it. I will try to fix it. Actually, you know what? I'll just turn off
How many packs did you say? 50?
I'll turn off the validation. Yeah, 50 packs. 50. So 3 under who trying to ball would be, yeah, like a card 57 would be 3 under, yes. But it's not for these packs, it's for the ones I'm doing later, after I release Minerva from the Discord call that we're on right now. Alright, Sandoval. Nice looking live silver. Esteban Florial could be some decent outfield options. Alright, so, like, for example, this would be a golf pack. So we got a +9, a -20, par, -2, +8, +7. Wouldn't be a good score, but at least it's a golf score. Nosbase, it's possible. Good to see Reynaldo Lopez back to A starting games, B out of the bronze tier. Remember he was a perfect for a little bit last year?
Yeah, the reliever, he was a perfect, wasn't he?
Ganba,
like
sheets are still sheets still open. Entries can be posted until I move over to my main account. This is our combined account. These do not count.
No, they do not.
Andres Jimenez. All right, so we got some defense up the middle now.
We want live cards that we don't have.
Yes, we want live cards. All the live cards. Tim Jordan, big eye guy. I mean, this is also an opportunity for us to have a bit of a turn of a laboratory team, Minerva. We can try different things like let's go all in on eye, like G-Man Choi here. Big beefy bronze. That'll play in cap tourneys.
Brady Singer's a solid bronze too.
Drew Waters, live silver. All right, bunch of historical cards here. Gene Alley could be our future starting shortstop. 94 defense there. Logical answer, Trina. If you want to be gregarious, go for something in the -70s, -60s. I think the record is a -93.
I did not do that. Whoops.
Right, Jeff McNeil, live gold, does not help. Brendan Donovan. Alright. Getting into the silver cards. Hey, Paul Molitor's historical silver. Ken Reitzer could be our future catcher, like the Big Avoid K. Not much else going for him, but I like the Big Avoid K. Gold
What's
pack.
his framing like?
I'll have to see. We have too many good second basemen right now. We got Dustin Pedroia live or historical gold, and our diamond historical pack. Joe Judge, Jakey May. Ooh!
awesome silver cards.
Awesome silver cards. Awesome diamond card. Wilson Reedus. Big power bat.
That'll heal play.
Yeah. All right. Let's get our sim in. And then let's rebuild this poor club. Use current.
Haha, the May mini set has all players with the last name May. I just looked at that.
Ah!
Spore, you genius.
Pardon me while I wag my finger. You sly devil, you. Alright, so now that we actually have a whole thwack of cards, let's go position by position and see who we can bring in. Right now, we're running Bales, Beeb, Cerruti, Otto, Strinchevich. I mean, Strinchevich probably still plays. Big home run against, big control. I think he's the one guy we're going to keep from the starting rotation. Browning and Bello, I guess? Jakey May? Oh,
yeah.
We gotta bring Jakey May.
Good.
We gotta bring Jakey May.
Jakey May would be very good.
Yeah, especially for the I think he could be like a stopper type out of the bullpen. Cerruti, let's ditch. Let's bring Sandoval in. Oh, we got Gavin Williams. Okay. Let's move Corbett out. Williams in. The only other silver we have is Reynaldo Lopez or Browning. Who we thinking? I want to get.
Can you show the Browning on screen?
Yeah, let's get Browning on screen. Not liking the home run against. Extreme fly ball with that home run against? Ugh, no.
Yeah, he's gonna allow too many homers.
Let's go Bello then. Extreme ground ball type.
Is that something that we want to pursue? Extreme ground ball pitchers only?
Maybe not only, but anything neutral or better would be ideal. So let's free up a little bit of room on the bullpen. Let's move Jakey May down and move Scott Bales up and back into the rotation.
Are you saying we need more cowbell, Ezra Denny? Do I need to bring in some more cowbell?
Ezra, thank you for the resub. I know you're running out of uniform ideas, but I'm still grateful for your support. 9 months now. Yeah, Zoops.
What's the name of your Twitch baby?
Huh?
9 months. That's how long it takes to have a baby.
Okay, I see what you're going for there. All right.
You can name it Sandfran. I don't know.
Out of the bullpen, do we want to go Matzik or Isaiah Campbell?
Matzik.
All right,
Not a fan of the Isaiah Campbell card, to be fair.
All right, so I mean, Timlin as a closer has been working really well. I'd love to get Jakey May in as our setup and high leverage dude.
Yeah.
As for the special,
I don't even know who that is.
You know that. Charles Nelson Riley. I think he.
Charles Nelson.
I think Weird Al did a song about him in the style of the White Stripes.
Oh.
Yeah, like that really helps. Right, let's go catchers. Let's take a look at all players. So probably not gonna put Wilson Reedus in as a catcher. He's a DH primarily. Because he won't suffer the 3% DH penalty. Doesn't play anything really well, but he'll absolutely mop the floor against lefties.
Do you think he should be split platoon with to V righty guy.
No, because he's still pretty good against left. I mean, things are a little bit worse in terms of gap, Void K, and BABIP. But not so much that you got to see our other options, too, Min. Let's be real here.
Yes, I know. I think for what we have right now, he'll probably hit like 300.
Especially considering we're in rookie. I think Retzer's our starting catcher. Framing 89, I'll take that. And we might as well leave
Very nice.
Fry or Amaya on the team.
You could put Retzer as like a number 8 in the lineup because of that avoid K. He won't strike out, so he'll either get on base or he'll get a hit, which then the 9 guy, who's presumably speedy, would be able to get a hit on, get on base and score.
I like that approach. All right, Retzer's in the lineup as our number 8 catcher. All right, next up, let's go take a look at first base. And we have an interesting choice here because we've got a few options. We got Slappy Paul Molitor.
You know I'm going to pick Joe Judge because it's over.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that is a very good... But Jordan, though. With the Gonzo power. Oh, yeah, ¿Por qué no los dos? That's true. We could probably platoon these. No, they're both lefties.
Bummer.
You know what?
At
you
that
like
point,
Judge?
you have to value what you think first.
If you like Judge, I'm going to roll with Judge.
If he doesn't work out, we can switch him. How about that?
That's a fair deal. All right, taking a look next at second base.
I mean, I use Joe Judge in my silver quicks, and he just mashes.
So corporate wants you to be able to tell the these two cards apart. They're the same card. Justin Pedroia and Fernando Vina.
Are they actually?
Very similar shapes.
Looks like Droid's got more power but less avoid K.
And he's got the better fielding. I'd rather go with Pedroia over Vina. Or we platoon them.
I mean, can you? Are they one lefty, one right? Yeah, one lefty's one righty. But you got to remember, we only have 14 bats, so 7 positions, 2 non-platoons then, or 6 platoons and 2 regulars.
Yeah, so first off, let's send Scope down. Let's get, before I forget, let's get our Wilson Reedus in.
Are we gonna primarily keep him at DH, like lock him in as DH?
Yeah, on it.
That way he doesn't risk losing our defense because of his bad glove.
This is true. All right, back to second base. Let's throw Pedroia in there. Maybe there's an opportunity to platoon them.
Maybe Vina could be number 26.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go force start, second base, bench versus right. Ezra, my dude. Canadian treasure Michael Bublé. I admire your insistence. Oops, I got the...
persistence, very.
Yeah, I got the handedness backwards. Vina V left. Pedroia V right. I appreciate that. We need a third baseman to back up Russell Martin.
Yes, the April Fool's Day set Russell Martin that we pulled.
Yes. I mean, the eye's there. The power's there. He actually put up 3 wins above replacement last season.
Which is not bad for a card that's in rookie.
In Iron, yeah.
It's the V left. It's the V left. You gotta find a guy that hits V right for him.
How about Jeff McNeil? Take a little bit of a hit on the defense, but depending on who you ask, defense at third does not matter. Yeah, third is definitely a bit of a black hole on the club. So let us...
Does anybody else think Jeff McNeil looks like he's 40?
Oh yeah, he absolutely looks like he's 40. Wait, is Donovan any better at third? Whoa!
I don't think so. Is he?
Yeah, better like defensively, but the bat stinks. We're gonna go with McNeil.
We might have to throw Donovan in there just because of our limitations.
True. Alright, so Jeff McNeil. But okay, so the game already auto figures out Russ is platooning V left. Let's take a look at the splits here. Oh yeah, he murders lefties. 423 on base. I'll take that. I'll buy that for $1. And we can still bring Jeff McNeil in left field when it's not his handedness. So we have way too many outfielders. Gonna move one down. Probably don't need John Richmond. No. Joe Copy might...
Do you tend to go...
Copy, I think we're gonna keep.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, do you go 6, 6, and 2? 6 infielders, 6 outfielders, 2 catchers?
No, I usually go 7-5-2.
Okay.
Alright, so Gene Alley with the 94 defense is going to be our new starting shortstop.
How does that Jackson Holiday look?
Which one? This one?
Live Jackson Holiday, yeah.
Better than Copy, I think.
I know he's only rated a 66 bronze, but there's a chance that if we keep him on the team long enough, he'll get better. Possibly.
I also like the speed, and we can probably make sure that he gets some hacks in at third to avoid overworking McNeil.
I can't believe Jackson, the 18 years old. What the heck, dude? What were we doing at 18 years old?
Donating my bone marrow to my sister, but that's another story.
What was I doing at 18? I think I was in the military at 18 for a year. Ugh.
So we got Jung Ho Lee. I think he makes the club. Yeah, humble brag, yes, indeed. We also have Estevan Florial as a possible super utility infielder, or outfielder rather.
Are you playing Jung Hoo Lee in center or in right?
I mean, if we're gonna be stinking it up, I'd move him to left. Give him some
full training. In left.
Exactly, yeah. We'll keep Pacharek. We'll ditch Dave Engel, most likely. Yep. And then we'll bring in Florial.
Yeah, I like the Florial.
Oh, Gessler, right. We got to find room for Gessler, too. I think it's got to be one of... Yeah, let's move Colton Wong out. Gessler in. Let's take a looky-loo at how this team shapes up. 14 batters. So versus lefties, we got Gessler, Vina, Judge, Reedus DHing, Lee in left, McNeil at third, Florial, Retzer, Gene Alley as our number 9 guy. Is there a
Do you think Gene Alley is fast?
No.
Yeah.
If anything, I'd rather have...
Would Jackson Holiday play V left better than Gene Alley?
I don't want to sack the defense. I mean, Gene Alley's not terrible.
I mean, think of it this way. How often would we play lefties versus how often would we play righties?
That's fair. Warbot, thank you much for the raid. Holy smokes. We are doing an unexpected little amount of Perfect Team with my good friend Minerva. This is our combo team, Te Blue Hearts. Once we're done here, be sure to submit your votes. We're doing a PAX giveaway for celebrating 1,000 followers. I think this is good enough for now.
Too.
We are going to be, I think we're going to cap it off here for now. Just let me make sure Russell Martin doesn't lose his spot in the lineup. Still got a lot of lefties in it against lefty pitching, but I guess that's not going to hurt us too much. And yeah, like I said, we're starting Wilson Reedus both ways because who else has this kind of power? He's our one power bat.
We don't have any other body with power. I mean, Russell Martin's got power.
Yeah, Judge kind of does. I mean, our previous home run leader was Jonathan Scope.
With 14.
Yeah, so team's been overhauled. We're probably still going to be stuck in rookie one more year, but you know what? It's an opportunity, and I think we're going to have some fun with this. Between this next stream, next Friday, and now, I'm going to plow through, finish up as many of the live missions as I can, and then we'll see what this team looks like. Going to be a lot of fun.
Sure,
Minerva, as often as I can bring you back in, would love to have you on. I will let you go now.
Alrighty, sir. Thanks for having me. Again, congrats to 1,000 followers. Well deserved, in my opinion.
Thank you. All right. This is how many packs we're playing with. 55 on the mainline club in the giveaway. I'm going to leave it open just a little bit longer. And then we're going to get back into the Flying Purple Baseball Beaters. The rest of the off-season, possibly making a big trade. Not a big trade, but a trade. Because the youth movement has to continue on there. I also have to fix my graphics driver. Apparently it is too old for the version of the NVENC hardware encoder that OBS is trying to use. So, the club. My poor beleaguered Shizuoka Arrows. We're on the struggle bus in a big way. Last season, I put us in a bad ballpark, and we absolutely got our bits lit on fire. It's a miracle we weren't relegated. This season, we're back at Heinz Zone. I got to figure out which ballpark to actually put this team in. We are excruciatingly close to finishing some of the live level 2s. Oh, hey, some missions. More packs. We're going to be sitting on 62. Let's take a look at the pitching staff just so you can see what I'm working with here. I decided to try something goofy and go all in on big stuff out of the bullpen as stoppers. Skubal, Wheeler, Big Unit, and Kluber. 4 100s in the bullpen instead of in the starting rotation. And instead, my rotation, all noodle arm, PBAPIP type guys. So these guys only go 18 batters. Turn it over to the stoppers. They go the back 6. And it's hasn't been terrible. It's a little unconventional, but I don't mind. Again, I'm experimenting because I don't have what I really need here. Pack John Olerud. That was nice. So, like, I'm trying to platoon as much as I can. That Utley card is so broken, and I love it so much. At this point, I do need to actually get into a home run first ballpark. Frank Duncan as our defense first catcher. Yadi Molina, his platoon buddy. Our one PTCS reward, Buddy Bell, holding down third and short. Bunch of the mission rewards, not a lot of power in them, so maybe I need to move on from them. I'm trying to Veda Pinzone as well. And defense, of course, first. Paul Hines in center field. Noodle bat, but gets the job done. Mel Ott has been a fixture of this team basically ever since week 1. Used to be playing a lot at third base or in center field because I didn't have Paul Hines at the time. Now I do. And we did pack George Wright to be our starting shortstop for the foreseeable future. Unfortunately, he is now broken. So I don't know how to fix him. Alright, let's do a little bit more time because I only got 8 responses on the form. There are free packs up for grabs. And it's not like I have any better options on the bench either. Okay, I stand corrected. Juan Soto could absolutely play on this team. I mean, I guess if I wanted to, I could go all in on power. Sell out for power, move to a power first ballpark, and then get all the high home run against pitchers. Logan Webb continues to be an absolute stud. If you are not playing him in gold, you are going to lose to someone who is playing him in gold. Yuri Perez stuck in diamond because Tommy John waits for no man. Alright, let's give it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Responses are closed. I'm going to be giving away some packs. Alright, here we go. I'm keeping an eye on a bunch of stuff. Starting with our first standard pack. Pack 1. And we have a golfer right away. Okay. Fun times. So we got 3 minus 12 minus 10 minus 19 minus 10 plus 8. Minus 40 is the golf score. The high card is 68. First Blue Jay packed is Nathan Lukes, so that's a live card, so that's a bunch of people got that one right, no surprise. No Japanese players. Next up. Pack 2, also a bit of a golfer. High card is 66. Let's see how bad this one was. 6 minus 3 minus 9 minus 19 plus 2. Okay, minus 23. Not as bad. Pack 3. Ooh, that's some big golfing right there. Where did my music go? So minus 20 minus 20 minus 16 plus 4 minus 9 plus 5. That's a minus 56. If this holds, holy crap, Zen Lunatic, you got that number exactly. Plus 65. Take care, Who Trying to Ball. Alright, plus 68. There's our first silver card. Still waiting for our first gold or higher. Not much of a golfer there. Not great, but not a golfer. Another 66 is the high card. Laviano, historical silver new to the team. I mean, this is almost a golfer, but the presence of the silver will negate that. Alright, no, I don't think this comes close. 67. We're at 609 so far in terms of the running total on 9 packs. There's pack number 10 coming up. Silver Lance Lynn. Pack 11. Silver Joey J. Pack 12. Ooh, that's a nice looking bronze card. I think I gotta start playing some cap tournaments. 25th anniversary, Andrew Jones. So, pack 13 coming up. High card is a 75. So there were 3 people who guessed the 14th pack. If I pull a perfect, y'all are right. Nope, that's close to a golfer. Let's take a look here. Minus 8, minus 10, plus 1, minus 16, minus 6, plus 3. Minus 36. Okay. Plus 61. Which means Kjarlo got the guess right. Or closest. It took 15 packs to reach 1,000. He said 16. And we are still waiting for my first gold or higher. I have completely not been keeping track of the Japanese players. Oh no. We're gonna have to disqualify that whole question. Oh boy. Pack 18, still waiting for our first gold or higher. Salfrank's new to the team, though. There it is! On pack 19. Magus, you got that right by guessing pack 20. Christian Javier. Live gold card. Julio Teheran. Historical gold. Nice looking card. Let's keep ripping. Ethan M. I don't believe there's any active discount codes right now, but every so often the game does go on sale. Next one's probably going to be around Father's Day or the All-Star break, if previous seasons are any indication. All right, Chicken Wolf, great name. 80 grade name there. All right, this looks like a contender for the golfer. Let's take a look. All right, we got minus 13, minus 6, minus 20, minus 19, plus 3, minus 17. Minus 72. Magus adds another one. He's at minus 71. Nazbase, minus 76. That's almost a golfer, despite the silver card. I think that may actually be our first Japanese player that we packed, so I will try to keep track of that. Now, Hisanori Takahashi. Ooh, okay, let's take a look at this one. Let's do minus 9, minus 8, minus 15, plus 8, minus 12, minus 7, minus 43. Not too bad. Ooh, another potential golfer here. Minus 19, minus 15, plus 1, minus 20, minus 9, plus 6. 56 again! Bingo Devos! Small ball extraordinaire. But the question was, will I get a Negro Leagues card in my gold historical pack? So we are still looking. Okay. Not the best packs. Only one diamond so far, and one gold. Marcel Ozuna. No, too many. As soon as you get above, like, more than one bronze, it's not really much of a golfer. Another Andrew Jones. Hey, who wants it? Up on the market for 666. Ah, Ricky Romero, if only your knees held up. Al Hollingsworth, historical silver there, saving this from being a golfer. Xander Bogaerts, live gold. Alex Lang, live gold. Okay, bit of a gold streak we got going here. First BREF Series 2 card for me, Nate Carnes. Diamond card number 2, saving this from being a golf pack. Frank Snyder. Ooh. Yadier Molina may be getting replaced. That's a nice looking card. I have depth at catcher. Ooh, okay, this could be a tasty one. Minus 20, minus 19, minus 11, plus 4, minus 2, minus 1. Minus 49. Also a bit of a golfer here. Okay, minus 5, minus 8, plus 2. Minus 16, minus 19, minus 1. Minus 47. We're getting into the silver packs now, so based on that, Magus has 3 categories locked in. We're still looking for Japanese cards, though. Robinson Cano, another 25th anniversary card. Yeah, the silver saves this from being a really tough golf round. Manny Moda. Alright, so the diamond pack is coming up. A lot of people guessed odd. The diamond card is odd. Dick Radatz. And here's the historical card or pack. I mean, hey, I'll take Bobby Matthews. Only one person said I was going to get a Negro League cards in the gold historical pack. So, after doing some quick tabulation, all right. End results. We do have multiple people who would qualify for one of the runner-ups. I'm going to have to do a random wheel spin. But I will say that Magus798, hey Ganba, you won the giveaway. 24 standard packs are yours. First runner-up is Kjal RL with 4 correct answers. Magus got 5. So Kjal RL, you'll be getting 10 standard packs. The others of Zen Lunatic, Statsmonger, Nosbase, and Ren's Painbow. Nice name. I'm just going to do a quick wheel spin. And we will have ourselves our winners. Our second and third runners-up. Let's get the music back going. And then remember the Colorado Rockies? We'll get back to the Rockies. Runner-up 2 is Zen Lunatic. And runner-up 3 will be... Statsmonger. All right. I'm going to have to actually see if we actually improved. Oh, finished live level 2 Texas for Ruben Sierra. Live level 2 Boston for Tony Corneliaro and Fenway. Brothers! And throw it at the bull. We'll rip those 6-packs tomorrow. The Saturday Sorin at 2 p.m. Eastern. My Saturday streaming is back. I am hyped. I can't wait to share it with you. Because we are finally going to the KBO. We're taking over the Hanwha Eagles. And because of this whole Twitch Studio end of life, have to switch over to OBS. I have not done as much prep for it as I want. Oh, my coach didn't... Ugh. Alright, let's go back to that player trade. See if we can get Schmidt. Is there anyone who improves the team more? Ray Liotta's got that gargantuan contract. Probably not him. Don't need Willingham. Shell seems like an interesting choice, but he's also got... Well, that's a nice little bridge deal. Okay. I mean, I do like picking on the Twins because they do make so many dumb moves. Let's take a look at their prospect pool. Maybe there's someone we can pinch. Oh, the prospect pool is bad for these guys. I mean, doing a 1-for-1 deal seems like a bit of a waste. They want Upton Jr. or Pena Jr., which is both no-nos from me. Trot Nixon is interesting. I don't think the defense plays, though. Call, Freese. Okay, Brent Pearson, though. No. Okay. I think this is just going to end up being a 1-for-1 deal. Let's get them to eat a little bit of money on it. Alright, and just like that, Jason Schmidt is now our staff ace, ostensibly. Yeah, we need some bullpen help. Big time. And another starting pitcher, but we got time on that. We got time. Got like 5 different minor league deals that are going to be coming in. Vladimir Guerrero takes his talents to Seattle. Big boy contract. Age 33, wrecked those Mariners. Like, why? I mean, Rolandini going to the A's, I wouldn't mind that. Last season was his best, but a BABIP of 224, like, that seems unsustainable. No such thing as a bad one-year deal. Yeah. Let's add Scott Baker. Let's offer Milton Bradley an option. He could fill in center field in a pinch. So what I'm thinking right now is one, wow, Kochman got to free agency quick. Sorry, focusing. What I'm thinking right now is this team, as constructed, going to be a postseason club next year? Do we sell off now, trade away Thames, Pedro Diaz? No, what am I talking about? We just added Jason Schmidt. No, we're in for a penny, in for a pound still. Let's get to the end of the month. Oh yeah, let's check out the dev lab and see how our dudes are coming along. Steven Drew is going to be finishing his program in 2 days. Give me the good news. Yes! That is an amazing looking in shortstop. So, now we have a dev lab spot open. Now let's see if Melvin Upton Jr. can do something with it. Maybe Tony Pena Jr. becomes available. So Melvin Upton, let's give you improved defense. Maybe that's how we get Chase Headley in. So Pedro Diaz moves to third. Drew moves to shortstop. Mitch Moreland and Chase Headley platoon. Okay. All right, I vibe with this. Moreland's got some snot in him. And then Pena gets traded away. I gotta think about that. But that's a very interesting lineup now. All right, Ben Giuliano on a minor league deal. Will compete for a starting spot again. Love the fact that we got him back. We'll see what else is on the trade block when the winter meetings roll around. Lefty starter would be ideal somewhere. That and moving Fukudome. All right, Carpenter is now in the minor leagues. He'll compete for a starting spot. Rolandini to the Athletics. 4 years at 10.7. You know, that's not terrible. I'm nervous about giving big contracts to free agent pitchers because this is Coors and Coors will eat anyone alive. Taking a look to see if there's another option in the outfield we could add. None of them really leap out to me as worth the money. Unless we swing big and try to add Jason Bay after his 6 wins above replacement season with Philadelphia to be our future captain. That's the only way I see this working. And given the outfield defense is already not so good and he's already 30, dicey. We should look for another captain, though, come to think of it. All players. Nice job, GT Sundown. Yeah, we've won 3 rings. We gave Ken Griffey Jr. 2, actually. Let's go. Personality is captain. So Victorino, who we've already upset. Okay, Carlton lower, type B. Really had some struggles in Boston. Travis Chapman, though. Wouldn't mind adding him on the minor leagues to give them a little bit of a boost. Really, the only thing we care about for captaincy is personality, is captain. Maybe we had Efren Espinoza instead of Gordon Beckham. That's the one thing I'm worried about, is that we don't have team captain. We've got some leaders. Sullivan, Otska, Mobley, Beckham. Nobody stepped up and taken that next step, though. Right, we gotta get to the winter meetings, and I gotta trade away Kosuke Fukudome. Mark Pryor heads to the Pittsburgh Pirates. 4 years at 11.9 mil. We got a first round pick. But because the Pirates are a sub 500 team, we get it in the second round. Still, I'll take it. Todd Pennington got $8 million. This guy? Tampa, buddy, what are you doing? Scott Rowland to the Tigers. Justin Morneau to the Cubs. 8 years at an $127 million total value. That's gotta be a new high. Todd Helton to the Athletics keep spending money, and it's weird to see. Jorge Julio to the Cardinals, so they're trying now. My hope is that some of these Type A's actually sign so I can benefit from them. Or some of the guys who are currently struggling come available elsewhere. So Dan Dement, yeah, he's basically Tony Pena Jr. cheap. Koski at age 35. Cloud's such an interesting option because he's a journeyman who still put up really good numbers. He needs to start in order to really succeed. I feel like we've offered enough money elsewhere. Kevin Sweeney needs to be a DH primarily. Alright, let's shop a dude. Let's shop Estrada and Fukudome. See who we can get. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Let's take a look at single players. Alright, Zwerchich is an option. Gillespie's a jerk, so I'm not going to bother with him. Cordero, Fragile. Francisco Mendez is yet another slap-hitting first baseman, whom I do not need. Right, Craig Brown, interesting. Lefty. Pretty neutral lefty, too. Mets are looking to offload guys. Kevin Hart has control issues. I wouldn't bother with him. Penny's got home run against issues. But he's been an ace in Queens for so long, I wouldn't want to take him away from that. Wouldn't want to bring Falkenborg back. You don't need Hector Almonte. I mean, guy got paid. Good for him. Old man Robin Jennings. Okajima as a lefty. Okay. Yes, extreme fly ball, but home run against and PBAPIP. I think that works. Giants are looking to get out of their Josh Beckett deal. Ha. All right. What about Brian Scott? See, this is how I play this sim, or this save. I wait for other guys to sign the players to contracts that I like, and then I sign them. Get them to eat some cash. Yes, and it'd only take me giving up Cesar Carrillo. Possibly. I mean, Brian Scott was a member of our club once before, had an absolutely dynamo 2004. And we got Foley and Otska for him, because he was a pending free agent. Why not bring him back? Welcome back, Brian Scott. Alright, so... Scott, Schmidt, Sullivan, Pelfrey, Matos. I can get behind that. With Okajima available out of the bullpen, that takes a little bit of the load off of Brian Carter. And now we have competition with the rest of the guys we signed for the last few bullpen spots. Yeah, Maybin and left, that I'm okay with. Let's graduate some of our prospects here. What do you mean we don't have any shortstops anywhere in the organization? I could get behind Chris McConnell in that role, okay. Wait, there's better options out there. We'll just promote up Efren Espinoza. Future team, the new team captain, basically. And if someone tries to steal him, we'll just bump the offer up. Getting rid of the two dud personalities I had in Carrillo and Fukudome also much appreciated. We are working our way out of the hole. Are there any captains on the trading block? Kringan out of San Francisco. On a sweetheart deal, okay. Alright, let's do a trade-in within the division. They will take anyone for Kringan. So yeah, Giuliano, who we literally just signed. I mean, yeah, sure. Boom. Alright, that's our pitching staff, basically. We don't need any other improvements. Now it's just whoever can come out of camp and do well. I'm bending a little bit on the no extreme flyball guys with Okajima and Carter. I need the lefties. Progress a little bit slow with Bossman Jr. That's less than ideal. Is there anyone we're going to miss on the Rule 5 pick? Juan Fuentes? Kinda? Big Bappet, no power though. Oh, and we signed Carpenter before the Rule 5 draft, so we may lose him. Oopsie poopsie! How much are we in the hole if we put him on the 40-man? Eh. That'll give him a chance. Otherwise, nobody really leaps out. Casey Kochman to one of the New York teams. Ryan Klesko to one of the Chicago teams. Travis Chapman added to the 40-man roster because captaincy, and I don't want to lose him in the Rule 5 draft. I keep forgetting that that's a thing. Oh, hey Ringo. I mean, arguably in this fictional thing for Isekai no Yaku, JPBO stuff, I mean, you could just say it was a dead ball era. That's a thing. It happens. Alright, Efren Espinoza. Rule 5 eligible, but we're just going to call him up right away anyway. He's going to be our backup infielder dude. Carlson is probably going to get yoinked away, but whatever. Aaron Rowan for Nick Vincent. Pending free agent for my top prospect. How about no? Alright, Rule 5 draft pick. Did I lose anyone? Am I going to steal Aaron Heilman away from the Athletics? I mean, Osiris Matos does have an option year left. Or we send down Brian Carter. Yeah, I think we're going to steal Aaron Heilman. And that'll be our only pick. There we go. So my little chicanery actually worked. Not sure I like moving Pelfrey into the bullpen, but I'd much rather have him as a starter. But who do I move down between Heilman, Kringen, Sully, Schmidt, and Scott? They'll compete for a spot. Ditto for Pelfrey. Whoops, forgot about Scott Baker. Milton Bradley waited long enough and now is in our minor league system. Perfect. Alright, so Heilman out of the bullpen I can probably get behind. Baker as a starter, yeah. Love the pitch mix. Carter still have option years? Yes, he does. So we can always send him down in a pinch. It'll be interesting to see if Pedro Diaz opts out of his contract. We'll check in on the off-season summary once this wraps up. I'll say this, OBS so far, the move has actually been pretty straightforward. The only thing I'm missing really is a countdown timer on the intro slide. That's about it. All right, Byron Embry heads to the Giants. 3 years, $10 million to be their closer. I mean, sure. Oscar Robles heads to Oakland. They continue to just sign everyone in sight. $10 million on a closing pitcher. Are you nuts? Preston Wilson to the Angels. Ryan Miner to the Phillies to fill in for Todd Pelton. Jose Antonio Nunez gets 6 years at 7.7 per. That's a good deal. Our only major signing was Scott Baker at 800K. Oops. Dan Dement goes to the Cardinals. Corey Koski heads to San Fran. Okay, the Giants are going to be an issue again. Jason Bay to the Marlins. For 7 years. That's a big commitment. Vernon Wells heads to the Dodgers. Angels signed Dan Foley and Juan Rincon, both to 6-year deals. Jorge Julio, yeah, I saw that already. The Justin Morneau deal is nuts. Alright, Upton didn't get as much of a boost. Whatever. He's our future second... Or he's going to be our second baseman. We're going to run Drew at shortstop. Ah, yes, Ringo. That would do it. I'm eager to see Cameron Maybin develop. Might as well keep Thames in center. So with Efren Espinoza and Jake Kringen, the team has some really strong leadership. That's why we brought him in. Roy Halladay heads to the Padres. That is a stunningly good deal for Doc. Or for the Padres. Holy smokes. I mean, yes, term, I get it. Pat Burrell for Chase Headley. We had Pat at one point. Didn't like it. Gabo Zuna heads to Boston. Oh, right, I was supposed to extend him. Whoops. Oh, that's going to be an awkward conversation with my owner. Hall of Fame results. Jose Rijo and Ozzie Smith are elected into the Hall of Fame. Just like in real life, Kenny Lofton gets overlooked. Maddox only gets on half of the ballots in his first year. I mean, yeah, Rijo was fantastic, back-to-back Cy Youngs at age 35 and 36, for Pete's sake. Never won a title, though. Now, let me go double check. List of Major League games outside of North America, US, and Canada. None for 2009. Okay, the next ones coming up are in 2010 when the Marlins host the Mets for a 3-game series at Puerto Rico. In 2012 in the Tokyo Dome. 2014, Flying Canuck did it. He made the Sydney Cricket Ground, so those games will be able to be hosted there. Let's just go to the preseason. I don't think there's anything else we need to adjust with the club just yet. I dislike all these trade offers for Cameron Maybin. No, he's starting. Leave him alone. Do we have time to send guys in for the... Yeah, we can send one person in. Let's try and see if Chase Headley can improve his defense at third. That way we can put Pedro Diaz back at first where he normally belongs. Right, if memory serves, Dishnet 34 is supposed to be streaming tonight. He's who I'm hoping to raid y'all into once I get through what's left of the offseason and prime ourselves for Friday, next Friday, opening night. Yep, Dish is going. I will raid into him once we get everything done. Dish rocking the Yokohama DNA Baystars jersey on camera, too. Nice. Ken Griffey Jr. Okay, that's perfect. That is perfect. Ken Griffey Jr. heads back to Seattle, where his career started, after becoming a legend in Denver and visiting his hometown, Pennsylvania, for a season and a half. He's back in Seattle. CJ Wilson heading to the Braves. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 supplemental picks. 5 supplemental picks. Gadzooks. 2 first rounders, courtesy of the Padres signing Halladay. And a whole swath of second rounders. Oh, we are going to have some fun. I hope we have enough budget. How are we over budget again? We have money. Tag Bozid heads to Houston. Well, that looks like Rontre Johnson, so all my old signings are heading elsewhere. Man, it's a shame Tag Bozid was such an injury mess. I really had hopes for the guy. Aside from having like a 70 grade name, of course. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about it, the team going into next season. The fact that we were able to rebuild not rebuild, cobble together a pitching staff speaks highly. So much for the training regimen, eh, Chase? Hey, our old friend Byung-Hyun Kim winds up back with the Mets. Let's see how many games Tag Bozid can get in this season. Any late deals that we can look at? Pitching-wise, I think we're good. Ken Cloud seems like exactly the kind of guy we should be signing, but not when he's tagged with a Type A. Alright, let's see. Successful with Nick Vincent. Nice. Future ace here. No improvement. No improvement. Poor. Uh-oh. Oh no. That's the first time I've seen a poor result. Which, given that Sullivan is in his walk year this year, not too fussed. Otska with a velo drop. That's not good. Mobley with a control up. Okay. Scott with a control up. Nice. Sully still with room to improve control. Hillenbrand's starting to get the defensive drops. Okay, so clearly the extension was a bit of an oops. I think we're going to move Thames to left. If he's starting to lose a little bit. Vincent current movement goes up to 50. Nice. Sizemore is going to be moving to center. Going to try a new look team, basically. Mabin and right. Oh. Barton as primary catcher over Hillenbrand. I don't like that. You know what? Just for spring training, I'm willing to let it go. Hillenbrand is such a key piece of this team. If anything, bench Barton and get Hillenbrand that starts against lefties. Alright, all the free agent signings we did. And Nick Vincent. Where'd Carpenter go? Hold up. Oh, we already called him up. Okay. So, this is a opportunity for a few folks to try and crack the club. What we may end up seeing is Gordon Beckham getting sent back down. He's got 3 option years left. And we'll run Chapman and Espinoza up the middle. Leadership. I like the idea of Milton Bradley as super speedster. I dislike when the aging curve smacks me in the face. Ah, yes, the long process. Still can't believe William Juarez pitched to Maddox. Where is Willie Juarez at this point? I lost track of him. This is the Trout year. Oh no. The Rays are going to get Trout and they're going to ruin him. Ooh, we're in line for Tyler Skaggs? Hell yes, I'll take that. Johnny Scope? Alright. Finally, we're getting to some names I recognize. Chris Rusin, Billy Hamilton, Shane Green, Jared Cosart. Yeah, I could get behind any of these picks. This is going to be how we rebuild our farm system, basically. Alright, first gap day on the schedule. Drew's taken to his new position. Thames is taken to his. Mabin's doing a dece. Well, you know what? I gave Hillenbrand the team option expecting him to have at least one hiccup. That doesn't surprise me too much. Alright, let's start making cuts. Nick Vincent. Noted. Barham, we do not need. I want to see Carlson do a little bit better than that. Alright, Carpenter's done a job. I like it. I want to drop one more pitcher, though. Gillahan? Yep, Gillahan. And batter-wise, let's not waste time with guys like Cunningham. Or Peralta. Or Testa. One of Espinoza and Chapman is going to be sticking around with the club. Let's get to our next cuts day. I'm keeping an eye on Dish at 34 stream. He just pulled a double diamond pack. Or 2 diamond cards in a single pack. Envious of the guy. So for the results of the giveaway, expect your winnings to be distributed within around 1 week. All right, let's take a look. I feel like we didn't give Heilman a fair shake. Alright, Matos is gonna get waived, or demoted. Ditto for Carter. Does Pelfrey still have options? Yes. And I guess we're gonna go with tough decision. Alright, Carlson is the last guy on the bump. We've got our outfielders, Bradley, Thames, Rabe, Sizemore, Mabin. Smoke, down. Beckham, down. Is it going to be Espinoza or Chapman? It's going to be Espinoza, so... Get to the end of spring training. Pray for no more injuries. Ooh, Arizona just lost Tulowitzki. I am here for Pedro Diaz revenge tour. Yes. I deserve this. All right. Yeah, it's Carlson. I mean, having both Carpenter and Heilman available at the bullpen is a good thing. All of our PBAPIP is 50. We only have one flyball guy in Okajima. We could always move Sullivan to the bullpen and move Heilman or Carpenter into the rotation. But I say let the dog eat. So, new team captain in Efren Espinoza. Headley sticks around. Mitch Moreland is going to be a problem for opposing batters, or opposing pitchers. Derek Barton might be our new starting catcher, or at least platoon with Shea Hillenbrand, because now he gets a defensive drop. After I give him the payday. It's only for one more year. Only for 2 more years. Drew and Diaz tied for the National League lead with 8 home runs. Oh, Stephen Drew is going to be such a fun guy to have on this club. Oh, I cannot wait. All right, this is about as good as a point as any to wrap things up. We're going to go right into Dishnet 34. I'm going to say hi to him, and I'm also going to be finishing up prepping the Project Isekai no Yaku Quick Start with some updates, because that's what we're using for tomorrow's Saturday Sorin, our debut of our first KBO save. Thank you all so much for joining me again after what it wound up being an almost month-long absence. Time is precious, folks, and I'm grateful that you've chosen to spend some of yours with me tonight. Firage, take us out. Have a great rest of the weekend, everyone. And say hi to Dish. If you haven't got all your drops yet, don't worry. Dishnet is drops enabled, and Ezra Denny going live at 11:30 Eastern tonight with Out of the Park After Dark. And the music's just not going to play. There we go.